Right, today's a good day because I get to finish my car. So I want to thank Steven Ives for putting me on to the accessory that goes in the boot of the Renault Zoe. We've got, and I did a video on this, one of my first videos, which actually showed the Bose stereo unit subwoofer that sits in the floor of the boot. It's kind of in an annoying place, and I'm really worried about it getting scratched, damaged by us just chucking stuff in and out of the boot all the time. So Steven Ives put on a comment on a video previously that you can actually get a cover and a sort of false floor with some storage. And I immediately shot an email to my dealer, who just ignored it. So I went over to the link at Glyn Hopkin that Steven had posted, and I bought that. Then I got an email saying we don't actually know when it's going to turn up, because funnily enough we've had a lot of people ordering this thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's because it's actually something that probably should have come with the car, so maybe some people are actually trying to finish their cars themselves. Anyway, it's about 130 quid, but I think it's going to make a huge difference. So it's just turned up after like nearly 2 months waiting, and today we're going to fit it. So let's do that. Right, let's have a look. Some cement. That'll help the range. Ready to go in. You can see the ledge where the boot, the bottom of the boot should be. So you can see it was always designed to have this accessory. And there we have it, boys and girls, your genuine Renault accessory. And a handy bag of cement. I think I'll keep that in the car. Right, so let's go on with putting this thing in. Right, this is going to take more putting in than I thought. Right, now with the car seats out, we can use the split folding rear seats. Woo! There we go. Get those seats down, and then it should go in. That's better. There we have it. The new organiser. And look at that. Perfect space for the stereo. Now you'd think when we bought this car they would have actually said, oh, you're having a Bose stereo. Well, it'll come with this thing in the boot. Are you sure you wouldn't like to pay a little bit extra and have this accessory? Because we would have said yes. But, such is life. There's a go. Car dealers obviously make too much money and they don't want to sell you accessories. So we had to find out about this by starting a YouTube channel. So there we have it. Doesn't that look like it was always meant to be? Much, much better. And we just open it up here, and we've got the charge cable. That might need a little bit of rearranging, and another little cubby hole there. And then a nice flat boot. Perfect. Right, all the stuff can go back in now. Wasn't that fun? Alright, so that was pretty easy. We just needed to take our child seats out, so if you don't have child seats it's much easier. But it looks so much better. Look at that. Flat boot, nice flat boot. It's a place to store the cable, which you never use if you've got a tethered cable and don't use much public charging, and even then the public chargers normally have a type 2 anyway, so yeah, so that's somewhere to keep that and never use it. But yeah, I think that's a much better, I think that's much better. Definitely worth the money. Thanks very much for the tip. This YouTube channel's costing me money already, so great. But yeah, no, I think it's a much needed accessory. So hopefully you found that useful. I'll put a link to the accessory. I don't get any kickbacks off it or anything. I just think it's probably something that really finishes off the car quite nicely. So hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Give us a like. Bit of a different day today. So we're going to be taking these solar panels off the roof.